What to do? What to do? What's up, people? It's my May the 17th. It's about 10 a.m. here. Hope everyone's having a good morning. It is Friday morning, so happy Friday. Weekend's coming, and it's time to talk about crypto. So, if you're beaming in somewhere, I hope you're watching this live stream either today or later, or now, or just having a good day. So, today, well, first of all, we'll quickly talk about the state of Bitcoin, obviously, and then we will get into the news. I'll share with you a. Um, it's not a. Yeah, it's a fairly new cryptocurrency token. I'm not a big fan of it, but then again, I'll put my bias aside because it could potentially do some really good gains. Well, it is now actually. So first of all, let's just look at the price of Bitcoin. It's gone up around about um, 3.9% in 7 days. So it's back up to 65. See, so it was hovering around 60, 61, 62. It didn't move for a few days or a week, and now it's back up. See, so it always goes back up, guys. So never like if you've been in crypto for a long time, you know that when Bitcoin's down, it's a buying opportunity. Never don't fear when Bitcoin's down because this is the opportunity. So you have to do the opposite of what you're thinking. Bitcoin always goes back up, so that's why you buy when it's down. Did you know that all these institutions and banks they're all been buying Bitcoin? Okay, the latest news um, with Bitcoin, um, which I mean it's been happening for a while, but you want to kind of like they do it privately. They don't really make it publicly, but they kind of like want to keep it hidden. But um, they it is public. People find out. What I'm talking about is um, trying to. I actually can't find the article, but basically, uh, Rothschilds basically is buying Bitcoin. They don't have a lot, but they've got about 10 million, I think, 10 million Bitcoin. No, here it says 4.2 million. So they buy it through Grayscale. So you can, when they do this sort of thing, you can see it's all public information, and you can track this. So they've only bought 4.2 million, which is chicken feed to them, and they have what are they worth? Trillions. But yeah, you know, so yeah, banks. These banks, richest family on the planet, Rothschilds. They're all buying Bitcoin. Just trust me. They're all secretly buying it. They just don't want to publicly say. But this information is public. Um, so yeah, it really just comes down to like people like the regular normies, people that or no coiners that don't have Bitcoin, not exposure to Bitcoin, never heard of it. They're the ones that are going to basically be the last people in because they'll eventually come around and they'll buy it at $101 million. That's what they'll buy Bitcoin at. And if you're not, if you don't think that Bitcoin's going to reach $1 million, yeah, probably haven't done your maths. And Bitcoin, there is 100 million Satoshi to a Bitcoin. Okay, when you break it down, that means that sometime in the future, one Satoshi will be worth $1. That means one Bitcoin will be worth 1 million, $1, sorry, 1 million, 100 million. Meaning that in the future it'll be transacting in the level of Satoshi levels, right? Right now, one Satoshi is not worth much, but in the future it will be because Bitcoin will become so scarce. So, but we're not going to be around. That's probably going to happen in another 100 years, but we will be around in the next 10, 20 years, and then Bitcoin will definitely be in the millions. Um, so I think that Bitcoin will be at least a million by 2020, if not the 2022 2030. My bad. if not 2032 in the halving, when the fourth, fifth, sixth halving comes in 2032. If not, it'll definitely be there by 2036. Simply just through the halving, simply through demand, simply through the ETFs. So now they're talking about the Korean ETF, South Korean ETF, and then the rest will follow, guys. All right. Hong Kong just had an ETF, not major, big one, but still. So this is all going to happen, guys, and then they're all going to come to the party. They're all going to file in, and it's going to take time, but eventually they will all file in. Don't forget to check out our Buddy Token Fair Launch. We've got our competition 3, which is active right now, and we've got 117 total entries so far. So check it out. You can win some Solana, help us push forward Buddy Token, which is a community token. Join our Twitter and our Telegram. Just hit this link below. I'll put it below. It's not below at the moment, but I'll have to put it below soon, and then you'll be able to hit it. Once you watch the replay, you probably watch the replay anyways, so I'll put it below. And so let's move forward. The staking, I already mentioned that yesterday. The staking is already alive with Gummy. So if you don't know, Gummy is token launched by Crypto Banter, and it is now live in the sense that you can buy Gummy token on any kind of Solana DEX. Usually it's Jupiter, and then what you can do is you can stake it, and you'll be able to earn this new bake token. Okay, so currently it's down. It's like 8.7 cents. So it's a good price. Gummy's down at the moment a little bit. So you can buy Gummy right on Jupiter.ag, and then you can stake it on memestaking.com. That's the official website. Make sure you don't get scammed. And then once you stake it here, you're going to earn this bake token. Okay, so this bake token is going to be airdropped to you. You'll earn it in the sense of points. See, you can see here, I've already got 6 million points. I've only been like staking for 1 day. I didn't expect that. So maybe I might have, see, it's got 28 days left. I might have, what's that, 6 million times 30. I might have 150 to 180 million points. Now this, I believe this airdrop's 10% of the supply. So we can look at Gummy here. There's 10% of the supply will be airdropped, which is going to be pretty cool. So you kind of like, and right now 10% of the supply is actually staked. All right, so I hope that doesn't confuse you. You can see here there's 48,000 holders according to this, and 10% of the supply is going to be airdropped. Okay, so that means I'll have to do an online calculator. Online calculator. And let's get up. There's a billion supply. Basically, there's almost a billion supply. Okay, so there's 999, pretty close to a billion. So we go to our online calculator. If we look at the price currently is 0.87 cents. So they're going to airdrop 10,000 tokens. 10 million tokens, because there's a billion tokens, right? They're going to airdrop 10%. 10 million. So that's 10 million. Let's have a look. Yeah, 10 million. And then we're going to times it by the current price, 0.087. If we want to be exact, 8787. 8787. So this airdrop's basically worth $878,000. So this is going to be like basically broken down to the people that stake it. and 10%, only 10% of the people are staking it. So 10% of the supply, people, 10% of the total gummy currently out there, only 10% of the people are staking it, which is, maybe people are not understanding this. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. People are understanding it. I'm not sure. But the less people that stake this, in other words, the less people that stake it, this $878,000 will go around. So the more people that stake it, let's let. In other words, we want the less people to stake this, because the less people that stake it, that means that the 878,000 will be split up amongst who's staking it, which is only 10% of the supply. But let's say 50% of this of all the gummy holders, 50% were holding it, were staking it. That means that they've got to divide the 878,000 by the 50% of the people staking it. So can you see why the less people that stake it, the better off it is going to be for you if you stake it? Because currently there's only 10% of the people are staking this. See, so can you see why that's an advantage for me and everyone else that is currently staking it, and hopefully you're staking it as well? So the less people that stake this, the better it is, because there's $878,000 that are going to give away for free. Now, I've kind of made an error there because we're not actually getting gummy; we're getting baked. All right, so we're not. But um, let's have a look here. We're not getting gummy. We're getting baked. Baked. My bad. So we're getting this. Sorry, my bad. The staking is for this. Okay, sorry, my bad. The staking is for this. See, who's staking gummy will get baked. So this is going to be launched, and then you're going to get X amount of stag baked. All right. Now there still is a 10%. Uh, there still is the 10%, which it will be airdrop. Excuse me. And you just need to do a couple of things, but one of them is this one here. This Banter Bubbles. There was like 800,000 people, something like they said 800 or 300,000 people that were doing this, and a lot of spam accounts. So this is one way to get your this is one way to get your Banter. Excuse me, your gummy. They're gonna 10% of supply is gonna be airdropped. So this is one way. There's another way with um Blowfo. Was it Blowfo or something new? Some new exchange. There's several ways of doing it, right? So my bad. Okay. Um, but it's all here on the gummy. Just follow the gummy, and there's um there's another one there that you can win through going through DBank. So DBank's another one to get up, rack up points. There's like several ways to do it. Okay. Um, but sorry, going back to this staking. Um, this is for the gut. This is for the baked. Okay, my bad. This is for the baked. So um, it's still going to be worth it in my opinion to get this baked, because it's going to be free, right? And when this launches, you can sell it if you want. Um, but the biggest thing, overall thing with Gummy is that and I already mentioned this yesterday. I won't go over it in detail like a broken record. That the end game is Binance. Once it gets on Binance, this is when the volumes are really going to go massively. This is when it's going to go from, say, what are we currently, 87,000, 88 million to like a billion. It needs to get on Binance. That's the end game. Once it gets on Binance, it'll do a 10x, 15x from now. And that's exactly what WIF did, right? Once it got on Binance, it just mooned. Now, it doesn't happen overnight. It takes like a couple of months. So you have to ride it out with these meme coins, okay? but you can still do bands of bubbles, I believe. And let's have a look. Anyway, that's gummy. Okay, stake your gummy, and you'll get your free bake when it gets. This is going to take 30 days, so it's going to take a while, right? These things take a while. You have to, you have to sit in these things for a while. It won't happen overnight. Obviously, everyone wants returns fast. Okay, now let's move on to the meme coin I was going to talk about. Because I'm not the biggest fan of this, but I will bring it to your attention because um, you know you're watching this and you're part of the community. So let's have a look. Let's get rid of all these tabs. Okay, it's called Boomer. All right. So this one here, when I looked at it, chart looks pretty healthy. This is on base. Now I'm not a big fan of base, but base is bringing in tons of volume, and yeah, look, it is what it is, right? I have to kind of like put my bias aside. So this is the website, and when I haven't done a deep dive on this, but when I looked into it, it's like a pretty good community. It's not a massive community, but still a pretty big community. Um, Very similar to, I wouldn't say like Gummy, but it has like a pretty big community. So Boomer on base, it's like the boomers, right? The mission is to bring in 10 million boomers. Uh, that's their kind of their whole thing. Boomers. If you don't know what a boomer is, it's like the older generation. It's like the generation before my generation. The baby boomers, essentially, like people that are in their sort of 50s and 60s and 70s. My bad. No, 70s, 60s. That's kind of like boomers. 70s, 60s, older than 60, 80s, 80 to 60. That's kind of like the boomers. I mean, you could just Google it. Baby boomers age. Now, this is their whole thing, right? They're baby boomers here. Baby boomers 2, and then they got baby boomers 1. So 60 to 69 and 70 to 78. That's their target niche. And they want to bring on community education, complete transparency, and fast reporting. By the way, I'm not holding this. I'm just giving you like a wrap up. They claim that they've done this all organically, so you can track Pete's tokens. So, I don't know if this guy. I don't know if this guy's got something to do with it, but I've been watching channel for actually a long time. His name's Crypto Dad. I don't even know if his name's Pete, but anyway, there's videos. Meet the boomers. So it's a bunch of old fogies, basically, but it's a big Oh, hang on, my bad. It's a big boomers is a big section, like a sub niche. So yeah, they've cleverly done this. How they've just targeting boomers, because there's a lot of people that are older. It's not just about young people that are in crypto. So you can see billion supply. They burnt 7.3%. Like again, you'd have to look at the taxes and stuff, if they got any taxes, so. But if this guy's crypto, maybe they've used his video, or I don't know, or maybe he's behind it. If he's behind it, he's got a really good channel. I've been watching his stuff for years. This is him here, Crypto Dad. It's got 166,000 subscribers. So yeah, this might be him. I don't know. You have to do some more research. Okay. But if we go and have a look at what was it called again? Let's just go and look at base. And then we're going to look at Boomer here. Yeah, this is it here. Okay, Boomer. So this is the chart. Liquidity is just under 1 million, and market cap's only 38 million. Again, the volume on base is going to be less than it is on Solana because of it's just not as big at the moment. So yeah, I don't know. Interesting. I look at the Telegram. There's about 3,000, 4,000 people in the Telegram. Pretty active. Again, it's not massive right now, but it is base, so it's not, the volumes are not there like Solana, but still, there's a lot of people on base that want to support Coinbase. I don't know why, but they just do. People flock to these new chains like flies to shit, and then forget that who they're supporting. They're supporting the exact people that we don't want in crypto, which is Coinbase. But then again, I'll put my bias aside. Okay, if you're into Coinbase and want to support Base, then go ahead. You can check it out. You will make profits. It's doing well at the moment. It's only 38 million supply. So, sorry, 38 million market cap. So if you look at the top ones, Brett's obviously the one that you do not want to buy because 80% of the supply is held by a small amount of people, i.e. Tate and his mates. So yeah, but Degen's probably the biggest one. Yeah, it's nearly 200 million Degen. Yeah, Pizza. There's Chuck as well, 4 million. So yeah, these ones are it's ranked by market cap. Yeah, these ones are pretty big. There's Friend. But anyway, this is base. I don't look at base a lot, but this one did interest me simply because of it is a real community. That's like you want to look for these real communities that are really that have a narrative that's really popular. So this one here, like GameStop has the whole GameStop narrative, right? Gummy has Gummy narrative. They have a big community. Boomer, they have the Boomer narrative, right? Old fogies getting into crypto, which there's a lot, by the way. It's not just young 20-year-olds wanting Lambos by next week. Maybe this project has the boomers they hold. Maybe they have a different mindset. I don't know. So yeah, worth having a look. Obviously, you guys want to make money in crypto, so this is an opportunity to check out Boomer. Again, I'm not holding this, but the chart looks pretty healthy. It's up 55% today. There's a billion tokens, and it's 3 cents. You know what I'm saying? So Gummies 8 cents and nearly 9 cents, and there's the same amount of tokens. Then you look at WIF. I think WIF's got the bigger supply. Maybe WIF's got less supply. I mean, you've got to look at it as a you can't really compare them, but then again, you can look at the potential. See, so WIF's got like almost a billion tokens, same as Gummy. Same, they're all like a billion, right? These meme coins, the latest ones, and it's $2.86. I'm not saying Boomer's a whiff, but the potential's there anyway. It won't ever reach this height because of the the volume is not on base. Okay, so anyone that's trying to tell you, base is going to be like Brett, there's I won't mention his name, but probably know who I'm talking about. He's been shilling the shit out of Brett for you forever, simply because his token supply is way bigger than the liquidity. So he's trying to shill the shit out of it so then you will buy Brett so then he can exit. Okay? Never buy into a token where someone publicly shows their wallet that they've got like 50 million tokens or whatever. I think he has like 10 million's worth of tokens. So why would you buy Brett when there's only liquidity of there you go. The liquidity on base, 6 million liquidity on Brett. So in other words, he can't exit. I mean, he can sell and dump the price, but then all these tokens will be worthless. And not just him. There's many of them. So there's a cabal in Brett. there's a group of people in Brett that don't have the liquidity to exit, so they need to pump the shit out of this. So then the liquidity will go up to 100 million, so then they can all exit. So you're coming in with your what, $1,000? You're going to get screwed and owned. So I would not touch Brett. It's just the top holders are out to screw you. Look at the top holders. I mean, you can have a look at it in your own time. But yeah, this is really bad. Anyway, go and do the analysis on yourself. Do it yourself. Anyway, so Boomers, I don't know if it'll ever reach this level, but it's pretty cheap now. I'll put it that way. Okay, so maybe it's good for a 2x in the next sort of couple of weeks. I don't know. You know, that's Brett. But it's pretty new though. It's fairly new. It's only 38 million liquidity, 38 million market cap. Yeah, it's not even on any centralized exchanges. Let's just go and see if we have any comments. Oh, hi Dave. Dave smashed like that. Hey Dave, thanks for supporting. You're always here. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I mean, I've been going for about, excuse me, it's 27 minutes. I'm not going to make this long-winded. You guys know that I'll put all the links below anyway. You can check out Buddy, and then obviously you can check out Gummy if you want to stake your Gummy. I'll close that tab so I can't show you. But so you guys know I'm in Gummy and I'm in staking that to get baked. So yeah, and Bitcoin, good day, Bitcoin 65 up. So yeah, all this other stuff, just do it to get more Bitcoin, in my opinion. Play with meme coins, but then cash out your meme coins before you the bull cycle is over. But I think we've got a fairly good run. I think we're going to be in a bull cycle for quite a while. So whatever we do now with your meme coins and all the other stuff you're doing, make sure you take profits, because all this stuff is going to go down to the shit tube once the bear market comes. But we're far away from that. But just remember to sell all your meme coins when the bear comes, okay? So make your money, take your profit, don't be greedy, hold it, put it into Bitcoin, or when the bear market comes, flip it to a stable coin. When BTC dumps, BTC could go to 150, 200, I don't know, right? Then you want to kind of like, if you're into flipping it, sell your BTC. I hold it, but I mean, you can sell it if you want. Sell your BTC at the top, 150, 200. Then wait till the bear market comes. Let's say the bear market comes in 2025. Let's say it comes 6 months from now. Like maybe I'm hoping it won't come till late 2025. But let's just say in 6 months' time the bear market comes. Let's say we go to 150 in the next 5-6 months, and then it starts declining. Then you want to sell everything, flip it to a stable coin, and then when everything goes down, wait till it hits rock bottom. Then you want to buy Bitcoin back, or buy Bitcoin back at rock bottom price, right? Yeah, see when Bitcoin was 3,400. See there, right there, December the 12th, 2018, and Bitcoin went to 19.5, and then it dumped down back to 3.4. That's when you want to buy it. Similar here, okay? Bitcoin went to 69K, and then it went back down to like 19K, 20K, 17K there. So it went from 19.5 to 3.4. Then we went from the next bull run was 2021. The first bull run was 2017. We went from 19.5 to, and then we pulled back down in the bear to 3,400, right? And then 2021, we went from to 69K to 17K. In 2000 bear market was basically, yeah, a year. Well, it was longer than a year, but I mean, this kind of chart here, it says from 69K, it basically went down for a whole year, and it didn't really kind of hit the bottom 1 year later, 2000, basically, yeah, almost 1 year to the day. Can you see? November 69. Can't really see it, but yeah, October, late October, it was about 69, 2021. And then right for a whole year, it literally took 1 year and it dumped. For one whole year, it went down to 16.4 from 69. Then it went back up we hit an all-time high. So hopefully we're going to continue to go up. I'm pretty sure we will, because it's not going to go from 69K in 2021 to 75, was it 74, 75? I can't remember. In 3 years, right? And then dump again. It's not going to happen, right? It's going to go up. So we could hit like a maybe 150, and then it could go back down. All right, look at this. This says 19 to 3. What's that? That's a lot, 20%. Okay, so in 2017, it dumped to 20% of its value. Here in 2021 bull market, it went from 69 to 20. Only a third, only 2/3, a third. All right, so first bull market, it dumped to 20% of its value. Second bull market, it dumped to only a third of its value. Here, if we reach 150, let's say we reach 150, it could dump to only, let's say it goes to only a third of its value again. That's basically 150K. Okay, so I mean, this is total random. I'm just making numbers up, but let's say it goes to 150 in the next 6 to 12 months, maybe 6 to 12 months. It could pull back to 50K. So when you buy a Bitcoin, when you sell everything, right, and then wait till it gets about 50K, maybe, give or take. But you're bound to judge it. These are just estimations, which could be completely wrong. But I mean, that's what I'm saying, right? It goes to 150, 200 to go back to like 50K. Then buy everything at 50K, or give or take, 10K either side of it. Then that'll be like the bottom. And then sell, buy everything, flip your stablecoin from Bitcoin to all your meme coins, buy all the solid meme coins, and buy all your Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, BNB, everything at the bottom, and just ride it up to the next bull run. That's kind of like the strategy if you want to, if you're into flipping and selling, holding long term, but then selling at the top. Anyway, they're just some thoughts there. It's something to consider. But hold everything now, and then take profits. Okay, once you're making enough money, because you want to increase your portfolio and dump it back into Bitcoin. Anyway, that's just some thoughts. Anyway, hope that makes sense. Anyway, guys, hang on. Dave has one question. CFund on Shiba on Solana, low market cap, but very solid team. Okay, CFund. I'll check it out. Dave, I might do that next session. Okay. Okay, just remind me. Okay, tomorrow I'll do CFund. Okay, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.